welcome to On the Men, hosted by, well, me, Dani. Well, summer is finally upon us, and that can mean only one thing. Bathing suit season. Dun dun dun! I know. And I know what you're thinking. Dani, please, please, please do not make us work out while we sew. I would never do that. I'm going to do what I do every year, which is say I'm going to work out in January and then never speak of it again. Because this year, I'm covered. Literally. Today, we are going to make a beach kimono. So you can hide the fact that you spent all winter eating marshmallows and pizza. I mean, not together, but I mean, although, Anyway, let's get back to making this kimono. This is what you're gonna need. You're gonna start with some light flowy fabric, kind of like silk or jersey, 40 inches by 50 inches. A ruler, scissors, thread, chalk, pins, clips, and/or wonder tape. Now we squish all these together and get a kimono. Nope, I think we have to sew things. So we're going to fold over our large piece of fabric right sides facing each other. And we'll do that lengthwise, so it'll be 40 inches wide and 25 inches tall. You of course don't need to do it as fast as me. So we're going to cut two L-shaped pieces out of our folded fabric. I measured 10 inches down and cut 10 inches in. Then I cut the remaining 15 inches down, leaving me with a t-shirt shape. Be sure to cut through both layers of the fabric. Next, we're going to pin the L's. Alright, now that we're all pinned up, we're going to sew at a 1/4 inch seam allowance just right down along this L here. We're basically doing the armpit of the garment. Yeah, we're sewing an armpit. Hear that, Mom? Aren't you proud? So we're going to sew this, and then we're going to have to do the same for the other armpit. Obviously, you don't want just one. So I'm actually using this zigzag stitch right here. It's basically just to make sure everything stays in place. Alright, we have almost a t-shirt now. Next, we are cutting out the opening and the neckline of our kimono. Start by drawing a line up the direct center for a point of reference. Then draw two lines 1.5 inches to the right and left of the center line. Once you get to the top, you have two options. You can draw your line straight up and across, making a rectangle, or you can curve it in at the top. If you choose the rectangle, you will have an unfinished neckline in the back. If you choose to curve it at the top, you'll get a finished neckline. But I do have to warn you, the curved neckline is a bit more tricky and requires a bit more patience. I chose the curved neckline because, well, I hate myself. After you've chosen your neckline, cut out that section of the top layer fabric only. Then fold it over and pin or wonder tape, like me, to make a 1/2 inch seam. Now that we're all wonder taped up, we're going to sew all around there using the same zigzag stitch. This is going to take me a while. Let's use movie magic. Fast forward, please. And now we're done. Whew. I feel like I got my sewing workout in. I don't know about you. Well, now that this is all seamed up, we get to go to the armholes. Back to the table. That probably didn't translate. Oh, I think I gotta go to bed. So after a quick nap, I'm going to stick with the wonder tape and do a 1/2 inch seam all the way around the sleeve. So now we're just going to sew a seam right around this sleeve. I'm using a straight stitch, just so it's a little less prominent than the other. So I don't know if you noticed, but I took off my extension table just so I can have a little bit more wiggle room for these sleeves. Makes it a little bit easier to sew. And there we go. You've got a finished sleeve. Unfortunately, we have 2 arms, so we get to do it again. And there you go. Second one done. One more step. Now we just have to finish off the bottom with another 1/2 inch seam. Again, I used Wonder Tape because, well, I love it and we are now best friends. Then I sewed across the bottom using the zigzag stitch for extra stability. And there we go, she's all done. Let's try this on, shall we? Okay, wait, one more time. For real this time. Is she a wizard? No, just a sewer. I'm funny. I don't care who you are. That was funny. Well, thank you so much for joining me this month, and I hope to see you next time on the Mend. Where's my bathing suit? Let's go to the beach.